I tell you what I want. I want enough money to go and buy the chalet in the Alps, and I want enough money to put the children through university, and I want enough money to pay off my mortgage. But whatever the number they say, you react instantly negatively. If you do not react negatively to the number that they say, they will interpret your silence, your poker face, as acceptance. And the moment they think that you have accepted the price, you won't be able to dislodge it from their mind. We never make an offer. Never make an offer. The worst thing you could ever possibly do when buying a business, buying anything really, is making an offer. Now, when I'm speaking to groups of business owners and entrepreneurial people who are a mixture of sectors, I actually often use property as a great analogy and example because everyone in the room has bought a property at some point. So I'll say, that when you dealt with the estate agent said, well, put in an offer. So that's kind of the way we start to wire ourselves around these sorts of transactions. We put in offers. It doesn't work like that with businesses. And I think sometimes you will need to do a little bit of education with the seller and say, look, I know that's how it works in property, but in business it's slightly different. Let me tell you how it works. So all of my language is directive, it's in control. I am very clear on my outcome. And when the seller says, yeah, make me an offer, I'm sorry, that's not our policy. I know that's how it works in property. It doesn't work like that in business acquisition. You've owned this business for, did you say 10 years? For 10 years. And for me to just throw out a number and hope that number's the right number for you, we could be here till the cows come home. So I need to know from you what you need. Now, this, again, if you are a note taker, this is a big note. Every single word I'm saying is important. You need to tell me what you need. Pause for a second. Don't tell me what you want, because in this economy, no one is getting what they want right now. I have immediately undermined that idea in their head that they're going to be multimillionaires in 6 weeks' time. I've chipped away at their self-confidence in the belief in this number that they were going to get out of you, hopefully. So what we are doing here is, again, we're controlling the conversation, and we are saying, tell me what you need. Now, that's a very different question to tell me what you want. What do I want? Oh, I want millions. I tell you what I want. I want enough money to go and buy the chalet in the Alps, and I want enough money to put the children through university, and I want enough money to pay off my mortgage. Okay, that's what you want, but really, what do you need? What do you need? Because we are all aware, aren't we, that if we're going to do a deal faster, it comes at a cost to the price. The price comes down if we're doing it faster. So we are going to start undermining their belief in their number. Now, when someone says a really crazy number, yeah, the business makes £50,000 a year profit and they want £1 million. Whichever price they say, whether it's £1 million or I'm happy with £50,000, whichever number they say, this is the absolute golden rule, whatever the number they say, you react instantly negatively. You're watching this because you're interested in buying a business. So get my business buying toolkit free of charge. 17 downloads, videos, reports, and my books as well, completely free of charge. The link is right below. Now, you might want to play it cool. Yeah, you're seasoned negotiators yourselves. You might want to go, okay, when you hear the number, okay. No reaction, poker face, bad move in this situation, okay? Whatever they say, you go, oh, okay. I'm glad I was sitting down when you said that. Right. So, tell me, did you come up with that number or did someone else suggest it to you? If you do not react negatively to the number that they say, they will interpret your silence, your poker face, as acceptance. And the moment they think that you have accepted the price, you won't be able to dislodge it from their mind. Now you've got a bigger problem. You've now got someone who's not just said a big number, they think you've accepted it. So when you come back and say, well, we can't do it, they're disappointed. Now you've got a disappointed seller, and that's just not good for the energy, for the dynamic. So I want to find out how they reached that number. Did someone put that number in their head? Did it come to them in their own imagination? I say, help me work that out. Because what I'm looking at here is a business that makes 50,000 profit. Now, if please don't think for one moment because I'm saying this is going to happen, but if I paid you £1 million and we make 50,000 profit, I'd have to be working for the next 20 years for zero to get my money back. Now tell me something, would you work for 20 years for nothing and then on year 21 make £50,000? Would you wait 20 years for £50,000? I might not even be here in 20 years' time. So look, I get it. Sometimes people throw out big numbers. But look, we need to look at something realistically. If you want to sell this business, by now you found out what their motivations are. You found out what they want to do. To get on that world cruise on the 1st of November, you and I, and here are the key words coming up, you and I need to put our heads together and come up with a solution. And I reckon that between us, we can figure out something that gets you on that cruise ship on the 1st of November. And then you can sail off into the sunset. And you were saying earlier, weren't you, that the staff drive you crazy sometimes? Well, no longer your issue. That's something for us to take care of. We want to solve a problem that's something other than financial. We want a seller where if we put a hierarchy of all of the things they want out of a deal, money is not number one. How do you find that person? Because they have a motivation that's bigger than money, higher than money. It's freedom, it's retirement, it's spending more time with the family, it's ill health, it's emigrating to another country. You find that person, you find the deal, and one deal can change your life.